I mean, now Setsuna would stand a better chance. She would only take 12 damage, you know? But she wouldn't be able to kill, so I don't know if I would, you know, want to do that anyway, really. Oh! More people appeared! Everybody just flee for now. I didn't realize that. Okay. I think I'm going to do this one. Let's check around levels real quick. 8, 11, 9, 9. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Does it change? No, I was wondering if his damage or accuracy of the enemies would change up close because he's using a javelin, but no. What if I used capture? Then it would just be me attacking. I would still have the 17 twice and all that. But I don't even want one of those. So I might as well actually have support. And go.
You have my support.
Yay! We took him out. Cool. Okay, I guess this is something that I could try, actually. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to do that. So I could get you up to 14 or you up to 20. Like, I have a few people injured, but they're not desperate, but maybe I could do this to heal everyone up? Because then that would be a test to see how it would all work. It would obviously heal people. And, oh no, you have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So even if I had Hinoka stand here, it wouldn't protect Mozu. But supporting her would obviously be good. And right now they could both reach, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try that. Dragon Vein. Go. How much does it heal? Okay, good. I was like, you specifically had the area of affecting like over them, but it didn't heal them? Okay, so that vein is used up. And that's what I thought was gonna happen. It would be pretty overpowered if you could just keep using the same one over and over again, because then you just have one of your royalty like stand there. But wait, does that mean Hinoka could activate it too? I don't know. That's a good question, May. Thank you. Guess I'll just have her kind of move over there. But I will have Hinoka move here, because now Mozu can only be attacked by one, and now Mozu and Hinoka are pairing up. Well, not strictly pairing up, but they're attacking together, but supporting each other. You know, I could always actually have, like, Jacob stand in front of her. No, I think I'll let her take it. She could take one hit. Then I could have Jacob heal, because I'd rather Mozu get the experience for fighting than Jacob. Yeah. I mean, I could always have other people start moving in to intercept that outlaw. He'll be he'll be right there, sort of in between. Like, he could easily rush back and heal her if need be. And I guess we could start moving these people up too. Why not just get him moving forward? Hopefully, we don't get more reinforcements spawning on this side. I guess now we'll see. Okay, so we'll finish him, and if he hits, which he didn't, it would only have been 3 damage. And now we have our full shields built up. And let's see if his level was any good. Level 10. Cool. Pretty good. HP, skill, speed, and defense. And Poison Strike. Cool. Which, if I recall correctly, what it was, yeah, good job. And we took out that one too. Was after he attacks someone, they take damage between, or like up to 20%, right? So they don't get like a poison status effect, but they just take extra damage, I think.
We weren't finished.
Up to 20%. Up to 20% like of their max health? What's the 20%? That's what I'm wondering now. Which one? Mozu! Yeah! Okay, so almost another perfect level. Everything but movement, which again, can't get. And speed. So that was HP, strength, magic, skill, luck, defense, and resistance. Ah, you're doing very well. I'm quite pleased with her levels as opposed to Hayato's because Hayato's levels suck.
Here I go. Me too.
Cool, good work. Dang it, I didn't want any more people spawning there. But I'm at the point where I can't really rush people down as easily. I think I'm just gonna have everyone moving this way instead. You can move 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everyone here will be safe. Don't have to worry about that. Cool. Now for you. Yeah, let's take you out here. No reason to let him live any longer than this. Good job.
Fare thee well.
Yes, indeed. Cool, we got our gold, and we got more gold. Very well. So, chest done, chest done. There's just like these two guys, the boss, these two, which I'll take out this turn. Yes. Assuming you hit, go. I mean, they're not at risk either way, because we're attacking from a distance. Good, okay.
So weak.
It's okay, you'll get better, Hayato. And... Ugh, if only you had a little bit more. Like, if only you had support there. Sits in a... Yeah, do that.
No dying on me.
Cool. Yes, was that good? Okay. I mean, the only people really to worry about now are these guys here. I don't know whether they're going to go up or to the right. But I do want these people to start moving back because they need heals. We're going to start off with Mozu. Because if someone were to get jumped, she would be more likely to die than Hinoka with her high defense and resistance. I'm gonna start moving everyone up, but yeah, if the mages like move in, I should be able to take them out still. I guess I could have these two kind of prepared to attack that dude that's like blocking the boss. Yeah, let's just do this. Move you in. And maybe Hinoka can actually reach them. No, not quite, okay. She's fast, she's not that fast. Gotcha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Rinka right now is going to get hit. If I instead move it, so she is 1 back, her 1 forward. Just be sure, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'd be standing where Azura is, be able to hit Orochi, but Orochi could hit back, and she has the support of Rinka, unless she supports with Sakura for some reason, but Rinka, she actually like has some sort of support already built up. Start moving these guys up too. No reason to have them back. I guess in the meantime, I could just attack here and then have one of these two finish him off.
We've got this.
Yeah, I am thinking about experience, and I don't want these two to be constantly attacking because they're already really strong. And honestly, you know, like, so are these two. But... let's see. We'll go with this one.
Leave it to me.
Okay, so now it's just the outlaw there. And we could deal with him. I assume he's gonna step back and then shoot at her. But if not, then no problem. Like, we have the full thing, and then he could also, like, fight back. So no big deal there. I think I'm just gonna do this just for the sake of getting Azura a bit of experience. After we take out the 2 reinforcements on the left, we have, I mean, it's time then to actually start moving everyone up. Okay, I'll get you just out of range and move you up a little bit. Yes. Who else is there? Okay, go. Finally. Yeah, so he attacked him. It doesn't matter. Even if the 62% chance were to hit.
Are you okay?
And now he's dead. You brought this upon yourself. Okay. I mean, yeah, if we're just sending them to the convoy, I might as well send the chest key. Like, 1, he doesn't need them. 2, there aren't any more chests on the map, so it doesn't really matter.
I'll lay you straight. Don't stand in my way.
Oh, alright, instant death. I did not realize that she had a 6% critical chance. Maybe that's just in this battle in
Fortune
particular,
favors me.
but 6% seems pretty good. Alright, 9, 9, 8. I mean, I guess Sakura can't attack anyway. How would you do? You'd do okay, you'd just get hit for a lot. I think I want to do this one because Hana's not likely to get hit, but she leaves the enemy at 1. Then I can have Hayato move up. He'll have her support, so he's more likely to hit, and then he'll just get the experience for finishing this Dark Mage off. Or on the other hand, I'll see how this capture thing works.
Do this.
So what does it do? How does it work? Norian was captured! Haha, it's like Pokemon. Alright, well I got it. So that's good. Bloom. Sure. Sakura needs experience somehow. This is the only way that she can get it. Now to start moving everyone up. And I might as well heal her up a little bit too. Jacob has other ways of getting experience, but I might as well. Why the exclamation point? Is that with everyone I select? Is it just because that's the last dude? Is it because it's the boss? I don't know, really. I think at this point, it's probably safe to separate them. But I guess I could... I mean, I don't need to. I just realized he has Mjolnir. What the heck? Mjolnir deals extra damage on critical hits and has a crit of 25. What? Oh, dang. So I guess his crit... Okay, so that has a damage of 5 and he has a magic of 14, so that means not counting resistance, he would do 19? A lot of my units have low resistance, so that would be like 19, and then on crit times 3, he would like insta-kill a lot of my people apparently. If I'm understanding these like numbers correctly. But if you look at these people, yeah, so like he has a crit of 2, crit of 0, crit of 3, crit of 6, crit of 29. I don't like that. That sounds scary, because that could mean after all of this like relatively careful because I'm not the brightest, relatively careful planning, I could just suddenly kind of die, you know? Because I moved up a unit to attack, and apparently, like, I shouldn't have done that sort of thing. But it's not like I can build up their defense anymore. It would take at least 2 turns, like them attacking and then being attacked. So I think I will separate. I do want to see what it would look like if Kaze were to attack him from a range. I mean, it doesn't really matter whether it's from a range or not. So his defense is 10, but Kaze wouldn't do anything to him anyway, and he would do 7 damage, 38% chance to hit, but I'm pretty sure that if the crit rolls, then it's an automatic hit anyway. And he hits 1 in 4 times. This would do 21 damage to Kaze, and so Kaze wouldn't be dead this turn, but if Kaze were to attack and then the crit hit, and then Zola were to attack him in the next turn, he'd pretty much be dead. Again, a pretty low hit chance. But, okay, this is me chancing that he's not going to move. Like, I'm staying out of his range if he doesn't move. Okay, good. Whew. Yeah, no, this is scary. This got scary all of a sudden. Let's just select him so we can see where he could attack, and just to be sure. I really don't want to, like, screw things up here, of all times, you know? Yeah, let's just do this for Azura's sake again. Just move her up. There you go. I was thinking like I could have Hana attack, because if she initiated the attack, you know, his accuracy would be a lot lower. But that, again, I think that criticals give a chance to roll first, and if they do roll, then it just automatically hits. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's how it worked, at least in the past games. Okay, so you... How much would you do? Same sort of thing. And you? You would be dead. Like, even without a crit, you would, like, die the next turn. And your chance to hit is sucky, too. So I don't think Setsuna is really going to take part in this attack. However, I am curious about, like, Mozu and Rinka. So let's see what Rinka would do. 7, only 50% chance to hit without any support. And he would kill her in 2 hits either way. His crit chance is lower, but his hit chance is pretty high, and his damage is surprisingly high. I guess her resistance is only 5 compared to her 15 defense. But still. Jacob, 8 damage, very likely to hit. And the other dude, even with a crit, wouldn't kill him right away, and otherwise 50-50 to hit. And then if he actually has Catrian's support, he would definitely hit like Jacob would. They would at least deal 8 damage together, potentially 13. And then the crit chance, he would have to get 2 crits in a row to actually kill Jacob. Which is certainly possible, but if I had Jacob do this, and then I healed him afterward, then even if Zola got a crit again on the next turn, Jacob would survive. Well, what I'm wondering is, why does Jacob do damage when Kaze did not? His strength is 10, and Kaze's is 8. That's only a 2 difference. Also, just notice, Kaze's speed is 24. What the heck? Okay, at least he is doing damage here. I guess just on his own he wasn't, but even on his own, Jacob did 4 twice. What happened? And actually, supporting with Setsuna and Azura, he does 0. It's only with Catrian that he has 2. It's so weird. How would Hinoka fare? She has 20 resistance, so that is actually really good. Oh, this is... Okay, so this is my winner, really. Because even if he gets a crit, if he's attacking Hinoka, he'll do 0 damage. So this is her battle to shine, I guess. Trying to think, like, do I want her to be supporting anyone? I don't remember if they get experience for supporting like this, though. I guess I could have you and Setsuna. Yeah, so let's do that. Because Setsuna is not going to take part in this fight anyway, we decided. Like, she was just too weak for it. I guess I didn't see how these guys would fare, so really quick. Not well. I almost hit A again, jeez. And definitely not well. Okay. Alright, so... yeah, we might as well just do this. Let's do it then. Ah, I see you're ready to die! I'm going to enjoy this!
So bored.
Setsuna's not amused. Man, having a high resistance. Because when it does 0, then a critical doesn't mean anything. Like, it literally doesn't mean anything. If he had a 1, critical would only mean 3. So this is good. Unfortunately, though, like, I can't have Azura step in and attack because then he'd just kill her. Though, how much do you do? Yeah, no, we don't want that. Definitely don't want that. I guess I'll just do the same kind of thing. I'll just be getting her experience by singing to Hinata here. Or, you know, whomever, but right now, yeah. And she did get a level up, so Azura's now level 12.
Oh,
Sucky level, but strength and speed, like, they're good. It's just only getting 2 things in a level, that's not good. Yeah, alright. Oh no. I guess we are whittling him down though, and this is the safest bet. And he only heals at the beginning of his turn, so like, attacking him again, we are definitely going to be making progress. And I have a 6% chance to hit myself. So if we keep fighting, chances are, I mean, I am eventually going to get a crit.
that was close.
And that'll be, you know, a nice 12 damage. And while Setsuna's not getting a lot, she is getting some experience, and she's not the lowest leveled. She's level 8 out of 6, yeah. But they have support going on too. Honestly, I would be interested in a Hayato Hinoka support, but I like these two, so. For now, I'm just gonna keep doing it like this. Then again, Azura gets support when she sings for people, right? Yeah, I'm prepping to have her sing for Catrian. Let's just do this then. Hey, hearts. Okay, and so he gets healed up a little bit, but not enough.
Let's go.
Cool. And now we'll attack again.
Did we win?
Not yet, Setsuna, be patient. He missed. I mean, he dodged.
Glad to help.
So we didn't make as much progress that time because he did dodge one of the attacks, but it's not the end of the world as we know it. Okay. And end. I would rather do it this way and give the experience just to these two and take these several turns than, you know, have him insta-kill someone with a lucky crit, you know? Because I could do something wrong and I would not be happy if I did.
No need to worry.
Good. You need more defense, so perfect. Camaraderie. I want to check that out. Okay, so let's see. What is it you get healed when you're paired up? Restores up to 10% HP each turn if an ally is within 2 spaces. Within 2 spaces, not even paired up like this. Up to 10% health each turn. That's pretty cool. Alright, well yeah. Go ahead, keep attacking.
I'll do my best.
I think we'll kill him next turn. Ah, he dodged again though.
Are you okay?
That's okay. Sing for you. More experience. End our turn.
I can support you.
So I've never seen him trigger a critical, but I wonder if that's just because of the 0 damage thing. I don't know. Like, he should have gotten a crit by now, I would think. Knowing my luck with stuff. I might actually kill you if both hit, so instead, I'm gonna do the singing first to get experience. And now we will attack.
Let's go. That was close.
And he's dead. Does Hinoka get a level? Ah, what was I thinking? I don't know. She doesn't, but she's very close. And we got a Master Seal. Stage complete! Look at that. Turns 18. Heroes, Hinoka, and Setsuna. Really just for that part at the end, I feel, because
It's over.
they didn't really pair up aside from that. Game over, Zola. Now, tell us where you're keeping Izana. No! What do you mean, no? You're beaten. Oh my, how naive you are. What a sheltered life you've lived. I'd rather die than give you anything. Luckily, I won't have to. Ha! What was that? He's using some kind of a smokescreen. Bingo! Until next time, fools! Yeah, what? Ow, ow, ow! What are you doing? Let me go! Is it Izana?
No.
No, it is I, Leo.
Leo!
Leo, what are you doing here?
Contemptible fool.
Ah, Zola, you've embarrassed our kingdom for the last time. Milord, please, you don't mean that. I was just attempting to preserve my dignity.
What?
Dignity? What would you know about that? You're done here. Ah, no!
Hey!
Leo, what are you going to do? Zola is a monster. I'm going to make the world a better place.
Leo.
But he's one of your own. I refuse to believe you'd harm a fellow Norian. Why should I listen to a traitor like you? You abandoned us. You have no right to tell me what to do. Leo, please. Fine. Keep this pitiful fool if you like him so much. I don't want to keep him. Goodbye, Catrian. When the time is right, you'll pay for what you've done. Leo, wait! It doesn't have to be this way. I've never seen such a display of power.
Yes.
Yes, Lord Leo is a gifted dark mage. He's feared and respected in Nor. He's certainly changed since the time I spent there. The Leo I remember was kind and curious, even clumsy at times. I wonder what happened to him. Who knows?
Oh, my hero.
Whew, you guys saved me. This calls for a feast. No, better idea. An all-night party. We'll wear pajamas and eat bonbons. Let's get it started. Izana in the house.
Well,
Is this still Zola? No, but I think we underestimated Zola's Izana impression. Archduke Izana, before we get to the bonbons, I have a few questions. First about the slippers, and then about the bonbons. 2 sentences I just never really thought I'd say. Have you witnessed any nearby conflicts involving the Norians? Oh yeah, definitely. What a bunch of party poopers they were. We were just listening to some music and getting massages. And then I heard, like, a big explosion or something outside. I went to see what was going on, and they captured me. I was still wearing my silk PJs. I was not questioning the fact that he mentioned PJs, but the fact that it was PJ apostrophe S, where I wondered if it should be PJS for the plural. Because like if you're pluralizing DVDs or something like that, you don't put the apostrophe. DVD apostrophe S means possessive DVDs. Plural is just DVDs. But I know that if you're using like A's, like I got 3 A's this year, you know, school-wise, you would do like capital A apostrophe S to separate it so you don't think it's like as. But PJs wouldn't really be confused for anything else. And I realize that none of you really care. Anyway, we're all about love, peace, and chicken grease here in Izumo. Love, peace, and chicken grease. So we don't exactly have a world-class military force. I don't know what happened after that. I was in my own jail. Luckily, I previously had the cell equipped with velvet sheets and scented candles. Best sleep I've had in weeks.
Yeah.
Man, that prison system there is fantastic. I'm so sorry you had to, suffer through all that. Yes, it's despicable for Nord to take advantage of a neutral realm like this. Archduke Izana, I know you've been confined to a luxuriously appointed cell, but would you happen to know anything about my brothers Ryoma and Takumi? Well, I've heard of them. That's something, right? I did overhear that the battle stretched all the way to the bottomless canyon. Maybe they just fell in?
Please.
Gods, no!
Stay strong.
Get a hold of yourself, Sakura. Your brothers are not the type to accidentally fall into a canyon. We've got to believe that both of them are alive and healthy.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me to speculate like that. It's just that canyon is totally treacherous. Such a hazard. Anyway, maybe I can help by reading your fortune.
Huh?
I'm a bit skeptical of fortune-telling, but this is your kingdom.
Yep, and I'm a descendant of the gods. It really is a pretty sweet deal for me. Alright, here we go. Do you get like full voice acted lines now? Or do I have to say it still? Oh, ancient gods. What's up? I ask that you please answer me. Oh, I'm getting something. In the white light, a hand reaches through. A double-edged blade cuts your heart in two. Waking dreams fade away. Embrace the brand new day. Can it be? Oh, was that the song? La 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 la. Probably. Or was that supposed to be Because I would expect OHM, like the unit of, is that a unit of power? Ohms? I don't know, I haven't taken physics in years, and I was bad at it. Is that it? I'm going to assume that's what it is. Alright, I'm all done.
What?
Oh, that's it?
Huh?
I'm sorry, but that wasn't very helpful.
Oh, you silly goose.
Hey, what can I tell you? I don't make the fortunes up, I just read them.
Very well. Let's just move on.
Come on now.
Sounds good to me. I'm dying for something bubbly to drink. Who wants to join me in the sauna? Oh, right. You probably want to hurry off and find your friends. Well, there's no rush. I peeked into their fortunes a little bit just now. And I can tell you that they're both doing okay at the moment.
Are you sure? I'd really like to believe that.
Yep.
I swear it on my gold-plated statue of myself. They're fine.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Archduke Izana, for your
I was almost saying What was I saying? Is that a real word? I think I was gonna say hospitability, which I guess could be a word. The ability to be hospitable, hospitability, but it sounds so weird. Anyway, for your hospitality and services as fortune teller. It is tempting to stay and rest, but we'll leave now in search of our brothers.
Toodles.
I knew it. Oh well, come back again sometime, and we'll have a toga party. I don't know what that is, but okay. Take care. Izana's an interesting guy, to say the least. Is this back in the castle? Or is this in Izumo?
I can't stop thinking about the fortune Izana read for us. Those words were so poetic. A double-edged blade. Embrace the brand new day.
Hey.
Yes, so poetic.
Katrian, I must speak with you.
Azura?
Is everything okay?
Listen.
Yes. Well, I don't know, actually. It's about that fortune.
Oh.
It was strange, wasn't it? And a bit haunting, too. Yes. They were the words to a song my mother taught me those were words to a song my mother taught me as a child. Are you certain? Do you remember the meaning behind the lyrics?
No.
No, it's an ancient song. But this is what troubles me. The lyrics almost seem to speak directly to you.
Huh?
To me? How is that possible?
Truly.
I don't know. The song has always been a bit of a mystery. But I never thought about trying to solve it until now.
No.
Perhaps it's just a coincidence, right?
I'm lightheaded right now, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, how could someone write a song about me if I hadn't been born? Oh,
Oh, she's crying.
Azura?
Azura? What's the matter?
My apologies.
I'm sorry. Please forget about all this. All right. I'll drop it for now. But please don't hesitate to come with me about anything.
Come speak with me about anything. I'm sorry.
At any time. I'm here for you.
Thank you.
She sounded way too joyful for that when she was just sobbing.
Thank you, Katrian. All right. Let's get going, shall we?
Azura?
What was she trying to tell me?
Who knows? But that was the end of Chapter 9, Land of Gods. We're saving it here. Whew. Alright. Lightheaded. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm going to take a drink. Alright, I feel better. Cool. I don't think I have much to talk about, but let's talk about this game as we're continuing on. I don't do this with every game, where I talk at these specific intervals, but I might as well just now at the end of this recording session talk a little bit more about this. So, still definitely enjoying this game. I feel like we're maybe getting units a little too quickly, or at least we're getting units that are a little too powerful. Like the fact that we got the spear, what was it called? Spear fighter, and another samurai, I think he was, Hinata, in that level, and they're both level 10, which while that's not it's not overpowered, I've been training all of my units pretty evenly, right? And they're between 6 and 12 right now, so 10 is pretty high up there. Granted, 6 is an outlier with Hayato, and 12, I think one person is, and then, or maybe two, and then others are 11, and then 10, and then it gets less and less common as you go further down, up till 6, I think. But still, I just feel like it was, a little bit like that. However, I don't really blame the game. I'm not upset by the fact that they, keep introducing their characters, and I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, but I think, well, I guess I did say they're giving, too many characters or something. I don't know. I want to say that, but at the same time, I feel it's unfair to say, because the thing is, for me, I just don't want to use them so much because I already have this other team that I'm building up, but I do like their classes, and so I do feel a little regretful, but I've spent so much time building the others up that I wouldn't want to get rid of anyone, and I just barely, met these characters, and so I don't know really much anything about their personalities. I don't know if I'm going to like them. I guess the same could be said for Hayato. I really only picked him up because, one, he was actually weak, and so I assumed that I could build him up to be one of the stronger units, kind of like how Mozu's becoming, where she's level 9 right now, but she does a surprising amount of damage, I feel, depending on the unit, but I feel like she's doing pretty well now. I thought that Hayato would be much the same, but he doesn't have that same skill that she has where she gets really good levels, and so far he's gotten really bad levels. Not all of them have been bad. I'm sure he's gotten 1 5 and a couple 4s maybe, but a lot of his levels are 2 and 1, maybe 3, with one of those almost always being luck, which isn't a wasted skill, but it's certainly not one of the ones that I want to be focusing on, because I think the thing, it said luck raises some aspects or whatever, it was very vague about it. And then it said that it also decreases the enemy crit chance, I think, or maybe it increases your own crit chance, I'm not sure. I thought that fell into the skill category. But Hayato just hasn't been the best so far. And I did take him into my team, and the whole point of me saying this again, because I did ramble a little bit, is that I don't really want to take Oboto, that was her name, right? And Hinata in because they're new, despite the fact that I do like their classes. Honestly, if they came in and they were the same classes, but they were like level 5 or lower even, I probably would use them, or I would consider using them more, specifically because they were at that lower level. And I feel like building someone up from a lower level than just getting someone, like recruiting someone at level 10 plus, I feel like they're stronger. Kind of like how in Pokemon games, if you catch a Pokemon at level 30, they'll be weaker than if you raised a Pokemon to level 30 because of like the EVs that go into it. I'm pretty sure that's IVs you're born with, right? EVs are the ones that you get from like fighting like wild Pokemon, right? Or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Or in the same sense, again with Pokemon, if you use a bunch of rare candies on a Pokemon instead of like training them naturally, in most cases, I feel it's safe to say the one you train naturally to that level is more powerful than the one you just boosted with rare candies. And that, again, I think depends on the EVs sort of thing. So, yeah. I don't know. So, I'm not going to say it's a bad thing, but I definitely did notice it's like, I got 2 more units, and they're surprisingly powerful. And I don't really want to use them for that reason. I think that it would be better for me to just train up my own units. But we'll see where I get with that. I do hope for more supports. I had Katrian and Kaze fighting together quite a bit this round. I had Hinoka and Setsuna attacking a lot at the boss at the end. And even though I think that's really the only time that they were supporting each other during that last mission, that probably will be enough for another support conversation based upon how quickly they seem to be coming up. Like in the previous games I played, on the Game Boy Advance, Rekka no Ken and Sacred Stones. Because I believe those are the 2 separate titles. Like, I don't think Rekka no Ken is a Japanese version of Sacred Stones, is what I'm saying. I think Rekka is just Fire Emblem, as it's known in the English Game Boy Advance game. Anyway, in those ones, I swear it was a lot harder to get a support up. Like, you had to have your units and their turn next to each other. I believe that's how it was done. And it just took a lot longer to really build up a support. However, in those games, you could actually get supports up in the battle. There wasn't really a time to get them up outside of the battle that I can think of right now. Maybe you could have in like the battle prep screen like you can in this, but I'm not sure. Definitely a good thing in this one that Katrian was able to talk to both of them at the same time because she happened to be positioned by both of them. Now that won't happen too often, but it was good because I didn't have to waste 2 turns, just the one with Katrian, so I appreciated that. I also appreciated the fact that the allies ran specifically to Katrian. At first you might think it's coincidence that they just happen to be going the same way, but they specifically stopped like right beside her avatar, which is good because I was, I had that concern at the beginning, like, do I have Katrian wait down here to meet with them, or do I have her run up with Kaze to, catch the outlaws? And I was able to, have them go up to catch the outlaws, and they ran up to catch up to me. They didn't, go fight all of the enemies and take my experience away or anything. They didn't waste my time, aside from that one turn again with Katrian where I had to have her talk to them. So it was good. I do still think that it's stupid that only Katrian could talk to them. It should be anyone within her family because that would make sense story-wise at least. Or even another retainer necessarily, because I'm sure the retainers all kind of know each other. And, like, we're dealing with a lot of people that, like, Hinata and Oboro should have been familiar with. So there should have been a number of people who could have explained the situation and that sort of thing. And then, especially so though, I think the fact that once you had once you spoke to one of them, Hinata for instance, I couldn't have Hinata talk to Oboro. Like, they should be able to, if I recruit one of them, well, first I think I should have just recruited both of them automatically. Like, I feel like they should have been considered a kind of cluster. But if not, at the very least, like, yeah, let me have one of them recruit the other one. Because it makes sense to me, why waste time with, otherwise, when that makes total sense that it would be able to happen that way. I don't think there's much else that I want to say about this. I still don't think I'll be doing castle invasions, at least not for a long time, because that was not fun, it was just stressful. I don't want to have to worry about positioning my buildings and everything like that. Yeah. I just don't care that much, I suppose you could say. Like, it doesn't seem like it would give super good bonuses, it's just kind of like a really ridiculously hard challenge. And I have other challenges to do, and I do plan on doing more challenges. I definitely plan on doing Paralog. Partly for the experience, partly to see if I can get any more gold or items. Speaking of that, I'm going to try to remember next time to buy more I want to buy more like rat spirit and things like that. I need more healing stabs, etc. I might even try getting another guard Naginata to see if I could give that to like Azura and see how she would fare with it. Because if that would boost, it would get rid of her avoid, sure, a little bit. But if that would boost her defense and resistance, that might be really good. And then she could like potentially tank more, you know? It'd be kind of cool. And just looking into things like that. I mean, honestly, I could look at the same thing for Muzo. Mozu. It's Mozu, right? Why do I keep going back and forth? I thought that I had it for a minute. I just have to think of Moses and then change it to Mozu in my brain, and then I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah. As for this the story that went along with Chapter 9, though, really quick. So at the beginning of it, you know, they captured Zola because they're like, no royalty would act like that. And I don't think I made a remark on this, but I was thinking, hey, don't lump all royalty in together, you know? Royalty can have fun too. And so I am actually glad that they did have Izana be a goofball. Because it's like, yeah, why can't you have like a royalty or a member of royalty who just doesn't take life too seriously, you know? So I did like the fact that, one, Zola actually did have an accurate impression of him, and two, that they acknowledged it at the end. They're like, huh, maybe it was more spot on than we thought, you know? That was amusing to me. So I don't think that I have anything else to say right now. We'll see how we fare in the future. Oh, I mentioned this before, but I got the Master Seal now. And I did get the other items too. I'm really bad at using one-time use items like that because I'm always like, maybe, you know, a better time will come up or I'll learn something else that'll make me want to use it here, and so I don't want to waste it earlier, but then I end up just like never using them. So we'll see what happens. But with the Master Seal, I want to get my units up to level 20 first. I want to get them like as many attribute points basically as I can. You know, whether, you know, HP, strength, speed, skill, all of that stuff. And then they'll stop leveling up at 20, and then I use the Master Seal on them, and then they're at level 1 in their promoted class, if this system works the same as it did in the games that I'm used to. So that's my current plan. I'm gonna use the Master Seal on that, and so I'm hoping to build up a few Master Seals, because I definitely still have a while until I get any unit to level 20. I mean, I just got my first Master Seal, and my highest unit, I believe, is level 12, maybe 13, but I'm pretty sure level 12. And then again, the rest can vary all the way down to 6. Not that there are a ton down there, but still, that is the thing. So I won't be using any for a while. Hopefully I'll have a chance to build up some so that when I get my first few units up to level 20, I could just promote them right away and then ignore them for a while, because I always feel bad when I promote a unit and then continue to get them experience when other units need the experience more. As you've seen, I try to switch off, I try to look, you know, at levels first, and then even beyond levels to like how much experience, you know, from 0 to 100 they have, and try to, you know, raise my weaker units up. And so it's especially the case when I promote someone where it's like, I don't want to use a promoted unit too much, because that means that the other units, my lower leveled ones, are suffering because of it, you know? So, yeah. Alright, talking too much at this point. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and with that, we're calling it here. Cue outro, go!